Okay, it looks like we have gone live. Okay. Is everything else going? Let's go ahead and get our closed captions going. Okay, and I do have the giveaway going, Bredicus. It does have you down as you have gotten a ticket, so you are a recent entrance. I don't know what it means by the points. I think that's actually like a new kind of uh if you watch a certain amount of times, it's like the only person I can think of that's actually currently using in them is like Psycho. He has like where you can get potatoes and it goes towards like a thing that he's doing. So I think that's like a different type of thing. But as long as you enter in, you do not have to get tickets. It's only one per person. Yeah, it's a thing that people can earn in there. I don't have that activated. As long as you put in that you want to enter, everybody can enter in one time. I have not set that up, so everybody only enters in one time. Let me see. It looks like um okay. So exclamation ticket is what worked for you? I don't see the exclamation anything. It didn't actually show me that. It just said where it failed to enter, but I actually see you as having entered. So whatever you did first, that part worked. I went ahead and got it all set up before we even started the stream to make sure I had it set up. We do have a Steam key for 7 days if you guys are interested. The exclamation giveaway or exclamation ticket, and you should be able to get yourself enrolled. We'll keep that going until like right before the stream ends, and then we'll go ahead and do it, you know. So, okay, let's go ahead and get into the server. We have got a brand new server. We have got a brand new server, 1.0 stable version, and it is not modded. So, tis fine. The first one you did and it failed. Okay. It looks like I've got everything else. I don't...
What's up?
What's up? How you doing? The mule! Thank you for that. What's up? I do appreciate. Okay, so my sound alerts are actually showing properly. Apparently, I just have to have a new dashboard open. I now have a different thing running my chat for me so I can see it. And speaking of which, this past weekend, I also went through my troll alerts and got all those guys fixed. So I think I've got everything set up for this week. I hope. Jade, how you doing? Let's go ahead and do this. Open challenge window. You must hit the Y. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this stuff and things over with. Kitty, what are you doing? Kitty? Okay, she's getting comfortable. Don't worry about it. Stern. Let's just go ahead and get our server going. I have an idea for our end of server. I know that's really ridiculous. We just started it, but I already have an idea. I was thinking it would be fun, instead of doing the normal thing. Hi, Reaper! The normal thing that we usually do for a server is build up a big horde base, and we all fight the horde. First off, I definitely want to make sure that we are not doing a slideshow horde the next time. So no crazy numbers on the horde night. Secondly, what I would really like to do is, you know how you're not supposed to drive during a horde night? What happens if we create a track and the entire track has to be laid out to where in different areas they have turrets to take care of the super vultures, and we have to drive our vehicles around and try and beat each other while also plowing through all of the zombies and fixing our vehicles. So we'd have to pump points into our vehicles in order to be able to just use like 1 or 2 repair kits to fix our vehicles so we can continue to drive through the hordes of bad guys. Does that seem a weird idea? So a horde night on vehicles with hopefully turrets to take out the super vultures. Or, you know, occasionally getting overwhelmed by the super vultures, whichever one happens, you know? Oh no, you're sick? Okay, Jade, I understand. I understand. So a death race 7 days. Yeah, an obstacle course, death race, something different, you know? A little bit on the different side. Let's get that. Harvest stone. Here we go. It was just a thought. That way, before anybody even gets into the server, it's like, okay, make sure you're pumping points into your vehicle. That way, whenever you get to that point, you're not having to spend as many repair kits to fix your vehicle, and you're more likely to survive. Should you crash your vehicle into a whole horde of zombies, hop out, fix it really quick with like 1 repair kit instead of like 30, and then continue on with the race. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Primitive. We need more stuff. It was just a thought I was having, because I've seen people do racetracks and everything, but I was like, yeah, you can't do vehicles during a horde night. It kind of sucks. And I was like, wait, what if we gear it towards specifically trying to make a track that has pump your vehicle, smiles at the exhaust. Don't smile at your exhaust pipe. Don't do that. FBI, open up. If we know ahead of time, everybody knows where to start throwing their points, you know? I think that would be fun. And like I said, I've seen people do racetracks, but I don't think I've ever seen them try to do a horde night racetrack thing. Don't believe I have, anyway. Craft a bow! Craft it. And Jade, I hope you get to feeling better. I was sick not long ago, like last weekend or so. I completely understand. And it's odd because now my sister and my mom are sick, and I didn't even see them the whole time I was sick, but they're sick with basically what sounds like the same thing that I had. It's crazy. It's just going around. I would like some more nests. Let's do it this way. There we go. And trader this way. Yes. Uh-oh. Did Alpha get you again?
No. Which one is it? Is that Cheeks?
Yes. What was Cheeks outside?
Yep.
Why?
I have no idea.
How did Cheeks get out? Hold on. Cheeks, the escapee. Oh, okay. New COVID variant, or it's like the COVID and the flu merged together and became a thing. I don't know.
Anyhow, I'm guessing that piece of wood I put up there yesterday that I sat on.
Yeah.
I'm guessing she climbed on it and got out. Or jumped on it and got out. So I removed
it. It would be Cheeks. Where was she at when you found her?
Well, when I walked out there, turned on the light, and I just went, make Alpha talk to me. I see her over there on the corner that we had to stand back up. I'm like, I think from the outside, I thought she was in.
Uh-huh.
And then she kept walking and walked behind that tent. I'm like,
oh.
What are you doing outside?
I'm kind of wondering if she got into the garden, which is absolutely fine. My garden is pitiful.
She was like on the backside, walking around the corner.
Oh, that's where the chicory is. That's what I've been feeding them.
And she was trying to get in. When she came around the front side where the gate was, because I got in and held the gate open.
Yeah.
Because she's starting to stick her head through the chain link fence.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you're not going to get in it unless you got out that way. It's pretty kind of fucked up. But anyway, so I opened the gate, stepped in and opened the gate, make sure that chicken didn't run out. And the bed, flower pot, the long one.
Yeah.
She got in there, and when she did, it lifted her body up enough where she couldn't reach her feet. Her feet couldn't reach because it's so close to the fence. Well, so I get out and walk towards her to get her out, and she walks backwards. She can't go forward, but she can walk backwards. Got back out and I had to chase her around the other side. But she didn't run from me no more because she knew I was trying to help her, I guess. She wanted back in. She
Yeah.
didn't know how to get back in.
Yeah, it's probably she was probably hungry and thirsty. That's where her food is inside.
She let me put my hands on her and I carried her back.
Well, if there was ever going to be one that lets you pick her up and stuff, it's going to be Cheeks.
So bad.
Yeah. Oh, man. The first escapee. She's just out in the garden tinkering. Oh, Lord. Cheeks is one of the chickens? Yes. Because she has the very big puffy cheeks. There's actually one with an exceptionally similar coloration, but she's got less cheeks and more down here, more like a... I don't know if you've seen Big Mama or Fluffy, you know, that kind of look to her. We call her Babushka. But her and Cheeks has got the exact same coloration, except her Cheeks' cheeks are quite a bit bigger. Changes names to Cheeks. Pick me up, Bam? Oh, no. I have a cat walking around on my desk like this is her desk. Sashimi, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Cheeks is one of the chickens. I'm from the UK, but I'll say it was some Brit who spread any new variants. Oh, Lord. I don't know. It's common knowledge that whenever new viruses and stuff come out, that they come out strong, and then they kind of taper off a little bit. They become less strong and peter out, most of them. Not all of them. Obviously, there are some very deadly viruses out there, but it just seems like it was a mixture between... For me, last year was the first time I experienced it. Before that, I had COVID, and COVID was bad. It was like the worst flu I'd ever had. And then the year after that, it was like the worst sinus infection I had ever had in my life, and I'd never had a sinus infection before. And then this past year, it was basically the same thing. So I was like, from the first year I had COVID, which felt like a hugely bad flu, to a sinus infection. That's a huge change. It doesn't feel like the same thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a doctor, so yeah, it's just weird. But I can't tell you, last year was the first year I had ever experienced anything like that. Hi, Rect.
Great, here you go.
Thanks for the shovel,
Spend it
man.
all in one place. Well, come to think of it, can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid.
You know, after listening to some of the other traders, Rect is not the worst one out there. It's sad. They actually managed to make some of the other traders just as bad. Oh, man. Some of them are not bad at all. Come here, chicken. Okay. It's not what we do to our chickens, by the way. It's just... You didn't see that. Cheeks didn't see that. Everything's fine. Okay. Now we have a knife. Ah! I was not paying attention. Well, there goes my stamina. Okay. Had that version that sucked. It was going around a couple of months ago. Yeah. I'm not sure how it went from being the world's worst flu to a very bad sinus infection, but that's basically whatever it was. I can't say very much. It did feel like my head was going to explode for a few days there. I'll be honest with you. No! Are we playing vanilla? Yes. Oh, speaking of which, I don't know how many patrons are actually currently on here. I've got an idea for a video that I want to shoot. I don't know if it's going to be... It probably won't be this week, because there's other family things that are going on, but... serious family things, not things that I can just ignore, but I've got family things going on this week. But there's a series... Not a series, so much as a video that I want to shoot for the Patreons. And basically, it'd just be a week in my life. So it'd be like what I do on a regular basis and like a synopsis of what I do for an entire week, kind of edited down, behind the scenes kind of thing. So if you guys are interested, maybe consider becoming a patron. It definitely does help the channel so entirely much. I really cannot explain how much the patrons help. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Come here, chicken! Oh, I'm out of stamina. No, I finally caught it and I have no stamina. Stop! Stop running! So I'm gonna try and shoot that and have it out. Not this upcoming week, because I'm pretty sure I'll be going out of town for a few days at least here shortly. And then after that, I'll be able to shoot it for... I want to start it like on a Monday and go all the way through the week on what I do on particular days and stuff, and do some behind the scenes shots and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that sort of thing. Do I go after the rabbit though? Are you trying to lead me into a trap though? I don't see it. Nope, there it is. Hang on. I might be getting tomorrow's breakfast. Nope. How did I miss? No! Come back here. No, my stamina. Nope, 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 nope. There it goes, there it goes. I'm going to run out of stamina before I catch you. No. Stop running. Stop running. Hold on, wait for it, and I get all of my stamina back, and then I go back after it again. Dang it. Stop. Stop. I ordered fast food. I did not expect it to be this fast. Stop running. Oh my god. Stamina, please. Stamina, please. What's up? How you doing, Darth Phoenix? How's your stuff? How's your things? Hang on. I'm trying to catch my dinner. You know what? Screw you. I'm gonna go see if there's dinner inside this box over here. How's about that? This looks complete vanilla. Yes, it is. There is the option for me to be able to vaguely explain this. By playing vanilla during streams, I have the option to earn the ability to give away tickets for 7 days. I can get shrink keys if I earn my way through it. And if we have it on vanilla, I can do that. If we play it modded, I cannot.
Go to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. I do appreciate those follows, and that looked like a resub, but I am not actually seeing the resub. There it is. Sashimi, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate. It took a while for it to actually show up on there. I don't know why. You wonder if your game is borked. You just moved to the desert and on every corner is either a coyote, a wolf, or a mountain lion. It sounds about normal. I can tell you once you get to the snow biome and the wasteland, there's a wolf and a bear on every single corner. I hear somebody. Oh, there is. Okay, never mind. You have a question. Is it a bug that I had a buried supplies half on the road when I clicked the quest marker, it just auto-filled the quest? That has been a bug before, where it just spawned in a place that it could not be at, like underneath in the water. And then, of course, as soon as it spawns, there's nothing to support it, so it sinks down and just disappears. Or if there's a cave where it was at and it just disappeared, it has happened before. Sure, Doc, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. The dire wolf? Heck yeah, that dire wolf looks awesome. Have you guys heard the audio weirdness that goes on with the drone nowadays? Oh, it was so cool. It was so creepy the first time I heard it. But it was so good. Anything to make the game creepier, I'm all for it. I was not talking about you, dude. He's like, I'm here. You called me creepy. Yes, no. You're not actually creepy. I'm sorry. I would like it if there were a lot more mutated animals, to be fair. It would be cool if there was, like, something that looked akin to a were-rabbit or a were-chicken. You know, something monstrous chicken, monstrous rabbits, monstrous deer. I think it would be awesome. I would love to see those. Because there are mutations. Obviously, the balloon boy is not your normal everyday zombie that came back to life. There was a mutation involved in it. So it just figures that the other animals would have been affected too. Even if all of those particular animals were isolated exclusively to the wasteland, it would still be very, very cool. Hi, Erect.
Slop that smirk off your face. Doing one job doesn't make us pals.
Doing 5 jobs does not make us pals. There's no amount of jobs that's actually going to make us pals. I'm just letting you know.
Work with you, but it would be a lie.
You love Paul's new death metal girl. I do like some of the new sounds. The sounds are definitely something that I am enjoying in this one. Like the hazmat guy, I think is my favorite new sound because it actually sounds like he's muffled when he's talking or when he's growling. I love that aspect. The first time I heard it, I was like, immersion just hit 100%. I don't even know how I feel about this. Some of the new sounds. I mean, even just some of the sounds of, you know, some of these sounds. I'm not saying that the bones actually sound right. They kind of sound like if you made a bone wind chime is kind of what these guys sound like. But, I mean, I'm digging the new sounds. We have these in case of emergencies. It's got one load, you know. We do not need to shoot our entire load into one zombie, so we need to be careful. Did I share? No, I did not share the information. I did not share the information. That's what I forgot. Can someone throw it up in the patron Discord for me, please? Does anybody have Discord open right now? I think I actually do have Discord open. It's somewhere in my background. I think it is open, though. Just got my sister and brother-in-law in on the game. I've been waiting for the day when we get the dire wolf and they freak out. They've never seen it in game. I can tell you the first time I saw it, I was like, whoa, what is that? What is that? Heck no. If they added more island continent type maps, they could introduce an actual safari, lions, tigers, elephants, and other birds on the land they finally started, adding the bodies of water with living and undead alike. It would be interesting to have living and undead. I just don't know that this engine could handle water stuff. It took them long enough to fix water physics for them to actually go through and put in water creatures. I'm not sure if that's asking for too much, but as far as additional biomes, I think that would be cool. I really think, aside from the wasteland, there needs to be a worse biome where basically nothing survived. It's basically a crater of a place. There's just creatures and radiation, and that's where the bosses are, or some in-bunker areas are, or something like that. That's where, I don't know, the shattered remains of government facilities are along the surface, and underneath are the big underground bunkers, and there's radiation everywhere. I really think that would be cool, because the wasteland, while intimidating and looks pretty bad, it just seems like there needs to be one worse than that. You got it ready to post? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I had everything else set up and I've completely forgot to do that. No, what happened to my box? Here it is. Okay. Oh, nice. More ammo? Shotgun Messiah, we are doing this as before. Whatever suit of armor that I find first after primitive is the suit that I'm going to wear. Though I will be, because of the way I would like to do the final horde, I will be keeping the biker outfit as soon as I find it as well. Or whichever one gives me my best stats with a vehicle. It is biker one that does that, right? It needs more underground areas, not just buildings, but things that expand out in caves and bunkers too. I'd love to get more interactions with hazmat gear and radiation zones. Posted it in the server. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will actually post it on Patreon after we get done with this. Because I have no idea where that stuff is going to pop up during the stream. It might pop up over my screens and stuff like that, and that could get weird. I stole a chair. No ma'am, no ma'am. That was my box. Is this modless? Yes. And as far as the caves and everything, I think it would be great to have the caves and the underground bunkers and stuff like that. Those would be really, really awesome. I think the only biome they're going to have issue with is the desert biome, because they made the structural stability so bad in that biome. You really cannot do much of anything underground in that one. I mean, just mining for oil shell is dangerous. Am I supposed to be going in the front door here? I don't think I am. I think I go up this way. Huh. You gotta get through the last bit of work. Uh-oh. I wish you speed of what's the best way to say that? Speed of, not speed of sound. Speed of thought, speed of... I wish for time to fly for you! Oh my gosh. What are you doing? That's my arrow. And I get over cocky or something like that because I'm thinking I'm on a different character. Let's not do that. Okay. You'll need to put together other blocks to play like rocks and maybe actual sandstone. Yeah, sandstone would probably help, especially if they put the sandstone... Well, there is sandstone, basically. There's the sand and clay and stuff like that, and then there's the sandstone that's underneath it, but even that structural stability is pretty bad. Okay, I am over encumbered, so let me drop. Let's go ahead and make that. Craft that and drop those. And drop those for now, so I can keep light on my feet. Knock knock housekeeping. Come on up here, dude. I don't think you can come up here, but... This is mine. Stop your things. I go through all of my ammo on one zombie.
I'm gonna need you to do some stretches now.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seth, how you doing?
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Add in new recipe items without thinking. Are you doing the same thing with weapons too? I do not know what you mean. Am I oh, as far as like which weapons for the armor? I usually let my armor dictate the weapon that I'm going to choose. Because each one of the armors has a specific weapon that usually goes along with it. So I'm just kind of using it to govern what, unless it's one that I have already played, like I've gotten the farmer outfit and the lumberjack together, and then I got the nomad, so I'm looking for a different outfit rather than the same outfits I've already used. So hopefully that will, you know, show up at a decent time. And I won't have to wait on picking an outfit because it decides not to show up. I could use food. How about a cooking pot, please?
I can suck your dick.
Well, I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I can't not accommodate. I'm missing an appendage for that. Though I do appreciate the offer. Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Use the nerd outfit? Oh my gosh, the nerd outfit is so damn hideous, but if I find it first, that's the one I'm using. Let's drop that. Drop that. Is there anything else I'm carrying? I could use some food. I hate to eat the dog food, but I will eat that, and...
And spit on that thing.
Thank you, Chaplain. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Is there, like, any new memes coming out? That was just, like, the meme that came out that everybody was talking about, and it was just, like, freaking hilarious, but are there any new memes? I'm missing memes. Hello? I know you're on the other side of this room. Wake up. Ha! I don't know, she wore me out. You didn't do the anonymous time? What? Ah! Oh, you're saying you weren't responsible for the first one, it just well-timed with the other one. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Those were well-timed together. We need to have, like, a reward for some well-timed sound effects next to each other. Like, people time the sound effects, and they just, like, ring out together. That would be great. I wonder how you would do something like that. There's gotta be a way, right? Hello? Oh, there's more than one. Uh-uh. Okay. Why? Is it just me, or do the zombies just go down too fast? You know, like, they're too easy to drop to their knees, if you know what I'm saying. I think there should be a little bit of resistance, maybe, you know, like, play hard to get or something like that. I don't know. Okay, we've got the package. Schematic. Nothing in there. The hunter mold. And I don't see anything up here. Okay. Are we good? Yeah. That's something. Giggity? Yeah, maybe. It just seems like they too easily go down. Like, if there's even the smallest obstruction, like, in some cases it's a freaking doorway and they're bending over to go through the doorway. It's like, I don't think you actually needed to do that. Mnet, how you doing? How excited is everybody now that Jwoodle actually has to do a baton playthrough? I have been rubbing it in. It's like, yes, baton time. He has been resisting this. Now all we gotta do is talk Glock into doing, like, for his next challenge, he has to do a playthrough where the only thing he can do is eat cornmeal and cornbread. I'm just gonna say it. That's the thing. He has to do it now. Not really, he doesn't have to do it, but it'd be funny.
Well, look here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero.
Let's go with the vehicles.
He wants to be paid.
I'm a real-life hero.
Well, I got just a job.
That's the exact same
You're
building.
turning meat. I don't like you. But good luck. You better not make me regret this.
They're a zombie, dude.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
There's a bit of surprise in all of that wow. Let's do a storage container and drop some of this stuff. Wow, yeah, exactly. Wow. We might need those. We can drop that. You know what, these are actually easy to find inside a building if I absolutely need it, so I'll wait. I thought I canceled that. Hydration is so low. Okay, we will go with that, I think. Just put that there. Do I have any more stone? Yeah. Let's go with that. How many is that going to give me? Oh yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, let's go. The zombies crouching drives you insane. It just happens randomly, like it's the door's open, just walk through it. Yeah. Or smacking the door even though the door is already open. They're already in the middle of their animation, so they can't stop. It's the same thing that happens whenever they get that cheap shot on you. Even though they get knocked back by you, they still get the hit on you because they were in the animation. It's the same thing that they do to the door, which is very, very frustrating. He will learn the power of the Karen's Bane. We'll see. We'll see whether or not he's up to par on being able to wield Karen's Bane. Garen's Bane? Garen's Cane? He doesn't get Karen's Bane. He gets Garen's Cane. I don't know. I see it lasting a week before he gets killed. I don't know. I really think that it's probably like a... I don't like cornmeal or something like... I think it's a shtick. I think he understands that the baton is actually a powerful weapon and can be utilized properly if used properly. I think it can be. Obviously, I've done several playthroughs with it, so, you know. He's gonna make it a no permadeath so he can't cheat his way out. Oh no. I think how popular it's become determine how long he actually runs it, like demos only. Yeah, true. Very true. In most cases, they will... I think whenever it comes to Jwoodle, he definitely plays out his entire playthrough. As far as whenever Glock does it, typically his playthroughs last as long as people are interested, which I can't fault him for. If people are not interested in seeing it, he ends the series. So, I mean, it's either one. The new crawler lunge after you hit, so another one bugging the crap. Yes, that one too. Because he falls forward, which is frustrating. They could do so much more with his animations. I've said it before, if the crawler jumps at you and you smack him and he falls back, which, you know, the fall back and then him hopping over kind of looks a little bit weird. But if they took that opportunity to turn his head around and break something in order for him to be able to walk upside down, how much creepier would that creature be? Oh my gosh, it would be horrifying to look at, honestly. And either way, he should definitely get knocked back, knocked forward. And he definitely gets knocked forward, which is very frustrating. Can you explain the weapon or armor thing? I have a preacher outfit, and I can't figure out what weapon goes with it. Not all armors have a weapon connected to it. Yeah, not all of them do. The Nomad outfit does not have a weapon attached to it. It just says melee. That's it. So you could technically choose any of the melee weapons. And as far as the preacher outfit, I've not actually looked at the preacher outfit. I don't know what all its effects are. Does anybody offhand know what the preacher outfit stuff was? Has anybody played a preacher recently? Because I have no idea what it's called, what the effects are. Extra damage to the undead. Why is there such a delay in the things and stuff that are happening? Oh my. That might be the reason. Oh, my internet was down. Okay. Hang on, give it 5 seconds. It's coming back. Okay, it looks fine now. It looks fine. I was just gonna say, what on earth? I feel like I'm going bonkers. Okay, it's just damage to undead, extra damage to the undead. The preacher just gloves give raw damage. So in that case, it would not matter at all what weapon you're using with that one. But I think thematically, what would a preacher wield? Well, if you go back to horse and carriage days, preachers usually carried a pistol on their side. I say that only because that's the story that my grandmother told me about my great-great-great-grandfather. He was a pastor with a pistol, and he rode the carts west. That's how they got out to Texas. That's all I know. I don't know. The preacher gloves at tier 6 are like 60% extra damage. And it heals you whenever you get to 25% or less. And the full set has to do with loot or barter. Interesting. The preacher comes with the Bible and a cross. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Where it's like you're just using like, what do they call them? The stars that you throw? What do they call those things? Like the ninjas use them inside movies, the little ninjas, but they're actually little crucifixes and you throw them at people. That would be hilarious. I know you guys are up here. Come on out. Somebody did not have a good landing. That sounded painful. Are you okay? Okay. Actually, I would think that if you were playing that, you have to play a completely pacifist playthrough. You can't actually damage the undead. Giving it just a minute. Come on, internet, you can do it. It's still not back to where it's supposed to be at. We believe in you, Internet. Come on. You can do it. Come on, interwebs. You can do it. It looks like it's starting to climb back. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Anyway, I don't think you guys actually saw what I saw. It was like the craziest interaction. I damaged a zombie and it was missing the side of its head and was spraying blood everywhere. And then the zombie stopped trying to attack me and attacked the zombie right next to it. And I really think it's probably because I sort of dropped from the server, so it just started swinging and the other zombie got pissed and killed it for me. The sad thing is I don't think me clipping it actually is going to show up properly. That sucks. That interaction was awesome. Oh my gosh, internet stabilize. Okay, what I need to do is run through this building because apparently my interwebs is going to be weird, and I don't want it resetting this mission after I just did all this. I mean, assuming it's even registering me hitting it. It's not. It's not even... God. Okay, hang on.
Emotional damage. Can you guys see me now? Is it working now? Hi, Chaplain. Yes. Okay, thank goodness. Man. Does anybody else have, like, internet that just decides when it wants to work and you have to reset the boxes 500 times in order for it to choose to work? I literally resetted the boxes 4 times to actually get it to boot properly. I really need to get the box replaced. Okay. I do apologize. That was frustrating. I usually restart my boxes before a stream, and I completely forgot today. By the way, for those of you who are just now joining, there is a giveaway for a Steam code for 7 days. So please enter in this giveaway, guys. Please enter in the giveaway. I've only got 1 person who has entered into it. Please enter. Continue. And even it's for whoever. If you have the game, give the game code to somebody else. I think the next time I get a code, we'll probably get like an Xbox or a PlayStation version and do a giveaway for that one. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart this mission. That was so incredibly frustrating. Some cool things happened. Okay. Oh no, it timed me out. 14:28. I gotta wait an hour for my job to come back? No! And now suddenly I need food again. Didn't I already check this? Huh. At least I didn't lose it. That's true. Yeah, it's back. Kitty, stop. Stop. Stop your things. You're gonna knock the whole screen down. Guess I'll go through all of the local garbage or something? Yes, it's working! For now. Are we restarting a new playthrough? Yes, the server has been restarted. This is for the 1.0 version. We didn't want to try and carry the old map over into the stable version because sometimes it just winds up being very, very unstable map whenever it changes over from experimental to... It seems like it's trying to come back though. Sort of, maybe. It's trying to. I don't know what's going on, guys. Apparently his stream is doing just fine. I'm not breaking things. I didn't do it. Chaplain, have you infected my internet? What were you doing to my internet that you infected it? We've told you about this. You're not allowed. Stop your things. Is it gonna... I mean, it's back again. I'm just gonna have to call them up and pull a Karen. I hate to do that. I don't want to pull a Karen, but that's the only way these people are going to fix the internet. And it's getting very, very frustrating. Honestly, Bam, like, does a better Karen than I do. Seven days is tired of your shenanigans? Apparently. It really, really is. It's like, no, you're not allowed to start a brand new world. Screw you. Don't do your things. Do it. I had it too. Worked good for about 2 months. Yeah, really. Bet you guys were wondering where I went. Well, they started charging us like $40 extra per month for crappier internet, so I'm like, I really need to have a conversation with these folks. Slow down, dude. Internet sucks in general right now, really? You're only allowed to do the stuff, not the things. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Come on, Fluffy, calm down. I have an egg, dude. Ow, no. Oh, no. Say it's not so. Just trying to buy time to get fiber. It looks like we're going to be moving in the next few months. I'll be back to square one most likely for the net. Oh no. I don't think there's any plans for them to move fiber out around our area. It was barely able to even get the internet speeds we are getting now because the internet technically stops like 500 meters away from the last place or something like that. And as long as it's 400 meters, they'll hook you up. But ours was like a little bit further outside, so we already had to ask outside of where they were at, but we got internet, and it's just, I don't know. Just gonna have to call up and fuss at them or something. I don't know. We pay way too much money to have crappy internet. Can I do it now? No internet right now! Again! How is your... What is going on with mine then?
Switched on, man.
I don't think so. Oh no. See, what kind of sense does that even make? It was like 58 kilobits per second, then it was 5,300 kilobits per second, now it's 3,000 kilobits per second. Are you for serious? Why? You know, we can't do a brand new series or a brand new anything without something going epically wrong. Why? Why? Why is this a thing? I have got 4 people that are entered to win the code for 7 Days to Die. We have a 7 Days to Die code for Steam, if you guys are interested. It does not matter if you already own it, if you would like to give it to a friend, a relative, or whatever. Either way, definitely enter to win. Exclamation ticket. Exclamation ticket. Yours keeps going in and out. I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised we're not having more internet issues than we currently have been, because there is, like, a big storm that's sitting off the coast and just, like, blanketing a lot of the coast. Even though we haven't seen any of the rain, it's still over there, so some of the places where we have servers might actually be getting hit. Can I join the game again? So if it continues to go in and out, I don't know if we'll wind up calling the stream early, but he seems to be having just fine. It might just be cutting enough for one of us to get kicked and mine is getting kicked. Because he's further up the connection than I am. My connection is after his, so he's probably getting the better internet. Okay. I'm streaming again! Did I kill Fluffy? I think I did. Yes. Yeah. I was actually over here waiting. Is anybody else on, like, the East Coast having issues with their internet going in and out? Somebody's job, their internet going in and out? This might be a... This could be a storm-related thing. Okay, let's try this again. And hope it does not boot me out in the middle of doing the job again. So frustrating. Just sitting here gonna eyeball my frames. Come on. Bring it out here, guys. Bring it out here. Oh, I pissed him off. Drop loot! Armored up. ×2. What you doing? You need to go around. He just glitched through that thing! Or is my internet going out and I didn't see him bust through it? Weird things happen when you don't have proper internet and you're in a multiplayer. Blah. You have no idea what you entered? My closed caption went down? Oh, there we go. There we go, they're back on. You entered to win a 7 Days to Die key for Steam. So we shall see. I do apologize. Every time it stopped, it actually turned off my closed captions, so that's a thing. Where the heck did you come from? I did not hear you. I'm gonna go over here, get a little bit more stamina back. Should not have told him. Now you say your soul is mine. Oh, yeah, you're entering in a lottery on whether or not I claim your soul at the end of the stream. That's what it is. Really broke it this time? Yes. Yes. I broke all of the things. It's not surprising. He actually tore down the fence and rebuilt it. Your ping must be like 1,000. But the fence is still here. If it was because of my ping, it would have eventually disappeared. The fence is still here. He glitched over it. Or glitched through it, rather. Scrapping for fun? I'm just gonna be constantly paranoid. I'm not even gonna be able to enjoy my stream and be looking at my bitrate. This is not how you're supposed to run a stream. I like big bit rates and I cannot lie. You other streamers can't deny. Someone finish that for me, because I'm gonna run people off if I continue to try and sing. Am I good? Yes, I think. Are we? Are we still streaming? Can people still hear me? It might be good that if you couldn't hear me, say any of what I just said, because now I have regrets. Yes. Oh, dadgummit. Of course it didn't go out when I was making a fool out of myself. It goes out every other time. It didn't go out whenever I was trying to sing. Am I feeling better? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Much better now. My ears are no longer clogging up or anything else like that. Ooh, maids. I like big bits and I cannot lie. No other streams can't deny, because when the bits walk in the low bit rate, there's no fun because you need gigabytes, son. You could tell I've got tune. Yep, I said that correctly. All of that. All of those things. Let's take those and move them over. I feel like there's usually somebody up here hiding. Bug, get out of my face. Thank you. Okay, they're hiding up there. I know the words, yes. Ow! I used all of my stamina to get over here so I could get my face punched in. Come back over here. No! Can you figure out how to get back? You might be able to figure out how to get back up here. I'll wait for you then. Hey, I found maids. I have a baton.
Eat that. You do 13. You do 12. Let's see. Stamina cost is 14. Stamina cost is... You know, this is actually so much better. Where did he go? Must have fallen all the way down. Yep. And I have to go find him because it's a clear job. No! Oh, okay, well at least I didn't break my leg. Who needs words? That's what autocorrect is for. That's true. You good? You don't have to go to the zombie. The zombie comes to you. Okay, let's go back. I've got way too much stuff inside my pocket. Again. He was tired of my shenanigans. He just left. Yeah, I noticed. Don't walk through there, just in case that is explosive. Is there anything up here? Ah, meds. Every time I get a vitamin now, it's like, should I actually just go ahead and eat that? Okay. Has it finally stabilized? It hasn't gone in and out again yet, has it? I've been sitting here trying to keep track of it. Is it just kind of working now? Eat all of the vitamins. Birds suck? Yes, they do. They really do. Sitting in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna shut my door. Yes. I can hear Bam over my headphones, and I can't even hear my air conditioner, but I can hear him talking. Okie dokie. Did I check you? Yes. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, we are doing a giveaway for a Steam key of 7 days. Make sure you put exclamation ticket in order to get yourself a ticket, so that you can try to win the Steam key. Okay. Let's see. We can take this to sell. Now that's a whole lot of oil to start the game off with. I don't even have a reason to have it. Let's just scrap that. Is Bam in server 2? Yes. Bam's in a different room now, yes. He and I tried for a while to figure out how we could separate so that our audios would not be mixed. That way if we're in Discord or whatever, he and I both can be in Discord. And we finally got him set up. He has his own desk, a different PC. The issue beforehand was, at one time, he was using my editing PC to stream. And I didn't want my editing PC sitting away from my other PC because typically, on days that I record, I bounce back and forth between these two PCs and work on my edits while I'm waiting on nighttime to get done. Or while I'm working on an edit, I might come over here and like go into a server and shoot a thumbnail or work on something else. So I basically bounce back and forth between both PCs, so I didn't want my editing PC out of this room. He's got his own PC now, so it's set up in the other room. So the audios should be better on both of them.
Congratulations. Here's your reward.
Forge ahead. I think I'll take the crafting bundle, though. The book bundle, rather.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't say I'm not surprised.
Cooking, wiring, armored. Let me sell you these cash.
All that gawking at goods, and that's all you buy?
Yep, that's all I bought from you. Oh man. Okay, I guess I'll get that.
I think I need to go set up my stuff and see if I can't... Let's see... Primitive armor... Where's my cooking at, though? Let's go ahead and assign my first points. Not healing factor. Iron gut. Cardio. Pain tolerance. Advanced engineering. I have 2 more points. We're going to go into... better barter. Daring adventurer for now. Because we're going to be doing a lot of missions. Guessing it's for Twitch only. Yes, it is. If you don't necessarily want to watch on Twitch, just pop over, put your information, you know, do your exclamation giveaway, and then go back over to the YouTubes. It will not hurt me one bit if you decide to not stick around and watch over here. Everybody's got their preferred method. I completely understand that. Hopefully, as soon as I can get my stuff sorted, I can actually do the giveaway in the Discord, but either way, it would mean that you have to go somewhere besides YouTube. Sadly, YouTube does not have the ability to do these types of functions. They have not spent time working on those things. Not sure why they haven't, they just opted to not do it. Okay, what does that give me? Charred baked potato. Okay. I guess we're making some charred meat. A whole 3 pieces for all that chasing I did at the beginning. That sucks. Hang on, I can make a baked potato too. Baked potatoes are great. Not in the game, just in real life. Baked potatoes are awesome. Alright, we actually need to start looking into getting a place or building some place or throw together a noob cube or something. We're gonna run out of time. So he has his own PC now too. Man, I'm so behind on the info. Yeah, he actually got the old PC from my son. My son built his own PC and then they worked out a deal vehicle-wise and stuff like that. So he got my son's old PC, which is on par with my PC, actually. I would love to have gotten my hands on it for an editing PC, but what can you do? Don't forget to sub on Liz's YouTube and give likes too. Yes, please. Please, please, please. Also over here on the Twitch, if you're over here on the Twitch, I would appreciate. Just as a thought, because it might be happening soon-ish, possibly, I don't know. First Dust Pop, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate. I have been requested from another platform to post my videos over there. They've said nothing about the live streams, obviously, because those are in different areas, but I have been asked to post my videos over there, and I'm considering the possibility of it, so there might actually be a new platform somewhat soon.
Donkey!
Darth Phoenix, thank you so much for the bit. I do appreciate. There might be eventually... This is the same building I just did. There might eventually be yet another platform for you guys to view my content on. I don't see me doing separate content for the different platforms. I just see me uploading my content also to other places. Yep. Oh, check the mail. I haven't fully made a decision. I've talked it over with Bam and he seems okay with the idea. I've just got to figure out what it entails in order to do it on whether or not I'm going to wind up doing it. And eventually I might wind up streaming over there as well, but I'm not sure.
Come to the coast, we'll get together, have a few
Just in
laughs.
case, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. Huh. Wah. This baton might seem a little bit gimmicky, but I actually love this baton. It's really cool. I like the fact that it has its own animation, whereas some of the weapons have cheesy animations. This one seems like they are actually using it properly. Food? Hey, cornbread! Oh man, cornbread actually does sound good again. Come on over here, lady. Oh no, I need water too. Oh no. No! Sneaky.
She's so short. Yeah, pocket zombie.
Come out to the coast. We get together. Have a few laughs.
Oh, thank you so much for the Prime. I keep forgetting to come back to Twitch. Thank you, Zombie. I do appreciate that Prime. I very much appreciate. Is the baton better now? The baton's always been good. Ah! Oh, gosh. The baton has always been good, and the cornbread is actually, you know, not bad. You shouldn't always throw your cornmeal on the floor. Despite current beliefs. I know, I probably just blasphemed some people. Come out of there. I don't know, one of them has gone down. I don't know which one's gone down on which one, but they need to stop that. This is a Christian Minecraft server. What is she just spinning on top there? Oh man, okay, hang on. No! Ow! She went down again. But unfortunately, clubs eventually pass it with the steel club coming into play. It depends on the way in which you play. As soon as you maximize the club, yeah, it's pretty badass as far as straight DPS, yes, it does more. But as far as crowd control for the baton, you cannot pass up the crowd control of the baton. So it all depends on the way in which you play. Oh, I found a knife. This is not a knife. That's a knife. I would be a horrible Australian. I need lessons. How does one accent? I'm getting lag again. Does that mean my internet's trying to act up? Yes, it is. It's fixing to drop. It's fixing to drop, guys. No. I'm in the middle of a POI. Don't boot me out again. People have mixed feelings on the stun baton. They have mixed feelings on the stun baton because certain content creators have a problem with the stun baton and it's not damage. And they have been told to think such. That's really what it mostly is. Just like most people will toss out the cornmeal because certain content creators think it's a waste of space. When in reality, paper is something you probably should throw out and the cornmeal you should take home and cook. Oh my gosh! The lag. I will wait. Internet, please fix. Interwebs, fix. Most folks complain about the baton because they don't allow the baton. They don't put points into the baton and utilize it properly. They don't max it out. They don't try to go for the tier 6. They don't pump the points into it. The baton is one you actually have to commit to, not use part-time. If you push your points into the baton and get the stun repulsor and all of the perk points and all of the books for it, it is a badass weapon. Are we back yet? Okay, this is just the kind of day that it's going to be. I don't think it has to do with our stuff. I think it has to do with the servers because of the storm. Stop! Okay. You save all of the cornmeal for cooking. It's just a good thing to use for cooking. It's one of the items that you get early game and it's plentiful. There's no reason to throw it out. Back whenever the cornmeal and the cornbread, well, when the cornbread used to take away the hydration, it was not a good food. But now after you cook it, now if you eat the cornmeal by itself, yes, it will take away your hydration. If you turn it into cornbread, it does not take away your hydration and therefore it is a valid meal again. Back whenever they put that little debuff on there, it sucked. Obviously you wanted to take it and throw it out. But what I was saying about the baton is once you get the book
And once you get the stun repulsor mod, it requires effort. You can't just go through and mow. Take, for instance, for those of you who run the club and you have found the book where your stamina replenishes after you make a kill. Do you then, whenever you're fighting the zombies in front of you, go for you've got a rad, you've got a feral, and you've got a normal. You slap on the rad a couple of times, and then you kill the feral or the normal to replenish your stamina, and then go back after the rad. That is strategy. You have to do that with a club. Not a club, but a baton as well. Because as soon as you get the ability to charge your baton, and you can get it to charge more often, you actually have to calculate which enemy do I want to go after so I can charge my baton, so I can go after the bigger bad guy with a charge. The difference is you have to do it more often because you're waiting for the charge and the mega hits. It requires a bit more thinking ahead instead of just mowing them down with an AK or smacking them around with a maxed out tier 6 steel thing. It's a strategy weapon. You don't just go in and clear house. And some people just want to go in and mow the zombies down and not have to actually think about how they fight. Whereas if you get somebody who's playing like a stealth character, they actually have to analyze a room, they have to calculate how they're going to go in and kill the bad guys. Granted, stealth is a little bit nerfed nowadays, but the point being is you actually have to assess the situation before you go in there and just start hammering at the bad guys. Whereas if you open up with an M60 or something like that, you really don't have to analyze the situation, and it really doesn't require very much thought. And some people prefer to play it that way. So, yeah. I can imagine there's probably a few people that are like, no, this is a crap weapon. No, it's not a crap weapon. You're just not using it properly. And you'd prefer not to think about it, so that's the reason why you think it's a crap weapon. That's just how it goes. We don't have a mod slot. Yes, we do. This is for Fortitude. Yeah, we'll put it in there. We'll do that. We'll do it. I like the baton, I just don't like the skill tree. The fact that they've made it to where in order to do the workbenches, you have to perk into it anyway. I like the intelligence tree because I use a lot of the stuff inside the intelligence tree. If I'm going to do jobs, if they're going to force me to do... Can you come over here? I'm trying to find my package, sir. Okay. He'll be over here in a minute. Since you have to do all of these missions, why not max out how much stuff you're getting from missions? You can max it out to where every time you sell, you get a better deal. Whenever you do missions, you're getting like extra stuff. You get an extra item. If they're going to force you to do missions, which they basically have, force you to do missions, especially with the challenge thing, why not get the most you can by maximizing the points? If you're already going to tier 10 in intelligence because of that, or going to tier 10 to get your... Internet's going down again. If you're already going to... Okay, and the internet's doing the thing again. I'll wait. I don't know if it's back. Anyway, if you're having to go to tier 10 to get your workbenches, to get a better deal for dealing with the traders, even though you're already having to deal with the traders, if you're wanting a drone and stuff like that, if you're already having to max out your intelligence tree all the way to tier 10, why not a baton too? I mean, it's all in that same thing. And it basically operates like any other weapon. It's got its own books and everything else like that. There's just as much investment into the baton as there is any other one. As a matter of fact, probably less so, because if you invest in intelligence, all of the other stuff, including the vehicles, your workbenches, your trader stuff, which you're forced to do anyway, all of that's already in there. So if you're going to max those out, you're also going to max out the thing that you need in order to open up all of the baton. So I actually find it easier to max out a baton because I'm already in that skill tree. And it is probably a very overpowered stat, to be honest with you, because so much is governed by that. You've played for 3 years now and you never maxed out a skill tree you like to go to level 2 or 3. I always max out at least one of them. Well, not always, because most of the time the server winds up dying before I have a chance to max out any of my server characters. I dabble into all of the characters and round out my characters to feel like I play, but I maxed out Daring Adventurer just to do... It's too good to pass up on the struggle to find gear world. Yeah, the maxing out the Daring Adventurer is just like, if you're going to be forcing me to do these missions for the trader, I want 2 things of loot. Of course, the loot that we get from the trader, I'll just go ahead and tell you, is absolute crap. And it gets worse at higher tiers. I don't know how they're going to fix that later on. I hope there is a fix later on. But the economy with the traders is bad. It's just, it's horrible. The later you get in there, they're offering 1 book, and it's not even like it's not one of these books. You know, one of these cool books that you can read all of and then get one of these fancy little things. It's just one of these random harvest books or things like... 1 book. It's not going to get you what you need. Offering those as one of the loot items that you can get, it's crap. See, at least this one, I only need to read it once, and these are... Some of them, not all of them. Most of these are good books.
Hey, jerk. You need some more? Well, good luck.
Yeah, I need work.
What the hell do you want this time?
I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to sell you. I can sell you these. I don't want those. Okay.
Ching! Thanks, buddy.
And I could really use more food. Could you restock this? This is a bad selection, sir. Cough play more? I play a lot, actually. It's just not in the server because it's one of the places I play.
You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Thank you. That's why I had to add a mod to make the loot better. Otherwise, I would just skip the traders altogether. But they do actually kind of force you to deal with the traders nowadays. I mean, honestly, let's be fair. Outside of trader stuff, there is survival, and that's basically it. There's no other faction outside of the traders to interact with. It would be awesome if there was, but there's not. And it's no problem. I am very behind the baton. As far as stamina goes, the baton only gets better the more you invest into it, just like every other weapon. Plus, the baton actually has a specific book. Hang on, let me see if they... Unless they've changed it, because they've actually changed some of the books. Stun repulsor mod, stun baton charging. This technique gives a 25% chance for regular and 50% chance for power attacks to instantly charge the stun baton. Basically, as long as you're doing a power attack with your zombies, every couple of hits will charge your weapon. And if you have the stun repulsor on there, you charge and shoot back several of the zombies that are in front of you. It is a very powerful combination. And that's what I mean whenever I say you have to pay attention to the way in which you fight. The only reason you would run out at that particular time of stamina is if you're not actually utilizing the stun baton / charging option. And it was also one of the things that I complained about whenever I was playing Darkness Falls, is that book did not exist. That perk did not exist somewhere in the game, and I think that was eventually fixed. Because without that, it's like a 10% chance of it charging, and that charge is actually what makes the stun baton so good. And the repulsor mod along with it, because it actually pushes the zombies back. And the candy that they give you in the game is absolute crap after you have the repulsor mod, because it stops the repulsor mod from working. Just as a forewarning, don't use it if you have the stun repulsor mod. My character's nails look lovely. They look better than my real nails, and I'm not in the apocalypse. Can I grill some corn? Yes. No, I need the grill. What do you mean I need a grill in order to grill something? That just doesn't even make sense. Can't believe you've done this.
Let's go ahead and fix a whole bunch of stuff. And do we need anything else? Oh, also, somebody pointed out to me in my comment section that there's actually a change that I didn't realize whenever I was doing the tutorial.
You to do some stretches now.
Oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Phoenix, I appreciate. Sleep under the stars, live on the edge. Yeah, right. Yes, the candy overwrites the mod. Yes, it does. It's sacrilege. They should work together. I cannot believe they've done that either. I need drink. Can I make the waters? I was supposed to say something. I completely forgot what it was, though. It apparently was not that important, whatever it was. Yep, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone, guys. My brain is gone. I still need water, though. 6 minutes. Okay, I actually do need to figure out something. I don't necessarily want to take over a building. I don't want to stay in this biome. I want a vehicle, and then I want to get out of this biome. Someone pointed out in your comment section. Oh, yeah. Thank you. There is... Was this in the last alpha? Because I don't recall this being in the last alpha, that splints and casts cure sprains instantly. Was that a thing in the last one? I don't recall it being there, or if it was added later on. I don't remember it being there. Yes, a shiny. I completely spaced. Does anybody remember if this was in the last one? Yes, it was. Oh, see, I did not realize this. I remember at one point they're making the cure broken limbs instantly. I remember this one. I do not remember this one. I've already been through too many alphas where I actually don't remember what's changed from alpha to alpha. I feel like I'm having issues. That and, you know, the occasional mod that pops in our playthroughs, I can't keep track of it. It definitely was, yes. Aw, man. Oh, man. And 21 had it too? How did I not know that? Because I distinctly remember complaining at certain points that I wish it was like Darkness Falls.
I'ma need you to do some stretches now.
Oh, thank you. I distinctly remember having this conversation where I was like, I wish the splint helped for sprains and stuff like that, like it does in Darkness Falls. I distinctly remember that. And I don't remember anybody correcting me, which it probably did happen, I just don't remember. I have the ability to forget things very, very easily. It's not a fun thing, but I do have that ability. I told you? Oh my gosh. Did I? Oh no, guys, I think I'm getting old. It might be happening. I might be getting old. Yeah, I definitely don't want that building. That's a tier 1. Is there anything else in this town that I would be interested in taking over just long enough to get my bike? CRS, yes. I definitely have a debilitating condition called CRS. And it strikes at the most inconvenient times. Oh, this looks like a good building right here. I will check this vehicle, though. The gas station is a good temporary base. Yeah, I think I've used it a few times as a temporary base, though. Yeah, quite a few times. I'm not really seeing a whole heck of a lot. This is
Such a small town. What is that?
Just grab my ears while
Grover High.
fuck my butt.
Darth Phoenix, thank you. Thank you for the goofy, I appreciate. Grover High School. If you're getting old, that means I'm decaying. Stop getting old. Oh no. I think the problem is just because there's so many different versions, things have changed from section to section to section. I can't even imagine what it's like for B Capo, and he's been here since, like, what, Alpha 1. How on earth does he even keep anything straight? There's just no way. No, 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 no. Actually, read it. Hey, I can make the bicycle. Game updates cause some timers. Sometimes you can't remember anything. Yeah, no kidding. The mausoleum is a great starter base. Yeah, well, as soon as I get... See, I need to finish my tier 1, so he'll send me to the next place, because I want to go out of this biome. I don't like this biome. I prefer the desert biome, but the burn biome works too. Have they fixed the trader stuff yet? Which trader stuff? The traders having crappy loot? No. I really wish they hadn't have done that, because now I'm worried that whenever they start working on the end quest stuff, they're going to find out that their overbalancing of the early game really makes the later game way harder than they expected it to. Like, it's no longer balanced because they hadn't actually created the end part of the game. That's just basically the same thing I've been complaining about for a while. There's a mosquito in here with me. Mom! I was not talking to you, lady. There we go. Wiring 101. The quest bits, they always offer junk. They offer worse junk than they did before. I'll be completely honest, I'm not happy about the quest rewards. Even if you perk into the quest rewards right now, the quest rewards that they're offering are not worth getting 2 of. Every time I go up there, 9 times out of 10, I get the books, because there is rarely a time they're offering me something that I would rather have than the books, because the books are so important. The quest rewards, it should not be a, here's crap or here's crap, choose piece crap. It should be, this is a good item and this is a good item, and I have to choose at this particular game stage which one of those is more important. Like, I don't know, a tier 2 pipe machine gun and 5 health kits. Or 5 health bandages. If I had to choose between those 2 things, I can actually see myself trying to think, okay, tier 1, which one of these is going to be more important for me? But no, we're choosing between a magazine, a piece or 2 of low-level food. It's not good. It's not good. It's not balanced properly. If you're going to force people to, if you're going to force them to do quests, make them want to do quests. Not make them feel like the quest is punishment. That's what I have to say about it. That's what I have to say. Oh, the tier 2 job bug. I finally fixed it. It won't be until episode 30 before that shows up. I do finally fix it. I wasn't using them properly. I made a mistake on the, how they work. I finally figured it out, though. Hey, what if I just take this little house right here?
Can I get a... I mean, yeah, I can, actually. I'm taking this. This is way too small to have to put in a land claim, so I think just setting my bedroll in here should be enough.
Hey,
That way,
buddy.
hopefully it
You
won't
look thirsty.
mess up anybody's
Why don't
ability
you
to
get
do stuff.
hydrated?
Oh, thank you, Zoe. I appreciate it. I love you too, Zoe. By the way, I was absolutely startled when you came back and hang out with us, but I do want to tell you there was somebody on the VOD's channel that was like, whatever happened to that Zoe person that you were fussing at? And I was like, oh. It really hurt my feelings. So whenever he showed up again, I was like, she's back. Welcome back, by the way. I do appreciate you being here. I am happy you are here. Start of your latest playthrough, I followed a guide to remove Rex dialogue through the game files. I have not been able to figure out where audio files are held for the game. Fasajo? Thank you so much for the follow. I have no idea if I said your name right, but thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate. I'm getting to the point where I was like, why do I even bother questing? Just go loot POIs, and when you get done, move on, cut out the middleman, aka the trader. Yeah, there is kind of that feeling. Kind of that feeling because the loot is so bad right now. Okay. Actually, let me drop just a couple of items and pick up my bedroll and move it over there. I should not be over encumbered trying to walk through here. Was it an in-game bug? I think the multiple creators had the same bug. Yeah, it seemed to be like it was a bug that was created whenever people took their game from the experimental version to the stable version. It backtracked all of their missions. Is it over here? No. Now I don't have a quest marker. I don't know where I'm going. Where was it? I think it was over there. It was next to that POI I was working. That's all I remember. Stop, bug! No trader. Oh, you had the okay. Honestly, it looks like the rewards for finishing a trader tier are about the only good loot. Christensen, how you doing? How's the stuff over on the YouTubes? Where was that POI at? Is that it? That looks like it. That might be it. It's a bit frustrating. You start hoping that they'll change it in the next alpha, and then you realize that this full release is going to be like this forever now.
Hydrated?
I have a campfire tract. I have a campfire tract. Why on earth? Okay. Actually, the POI that I'm not trying to get to the POI. I'm trying to get to this thing right here. I need to put my bedroll in it so I can find it. Just don't collapse, please. Just thought about that while I was doing that. I don't know what's going on with this building. It may not even be stable. No! Why? Because I was standing in the wrong spot? I don't know. Maybe? You're all alone here? Oh no.
We need to pull some more people in over there. I honestly don't know how else to advertise the fact that the VODs channel is where I'm doing the videos. I would have figured people would like the fact that I was actually streaming there so they could interact along with the... Okay, I can see my bedroll. That they were actually able to interact with the stream, but I really don't think most people care that I stream over on YouTube. I don't think they're actually all that interested. Even though several people had said so. That they would prefer I streamed over there. Hope they'll change it in the next alpha, and that's the full release. It's going to be like this forever. No, it's not going to be like this forever. They're still working on the game, still tweaking. I think the reason why they released the full version was because they needed to put it underneath the name so they could repackage it for the consoles. Because technically the old version of that is what was wrapped up in the lawsuit, and they cannot release it as that anymore because technically that old version belongs to some other company now. So they had to release it as a brand new game version, whatever. They had to release it that way. That's probably the only reason that they did it the way that they did. Okay, well, those things are going to stay there. I should be able to make it back in time. YouTube is where you found? Well, I appreciate you guys making the trip over from the YouTubes over to the Twitch, and I appreciate you guys making it from the main channel over to the VODs channel. I know it's very confusing, but it's very, very frustrating that all of my stuff has to be in separate places because YouTube does not know how to account for multiple types of content. It would be awesome if it actually figured out a way of doing that. Just like way back in the day, there used to be a lot of content creators that would come out and play different types of games, and their channel would still progress properly, but if you are a multi-game or multi-type of content creator now, your channel will not grow because of the way that they do their algorithm. It's exceptionally frustrating, and it's the same thing for people who do short-form content and streams. It does not account for it properly. So, sadly, after quite a while of experimenting with their algorithm, I found this is the best possible way in which I can do this. Do I have these? Yes, campfire. Craft that. Okay, now what would I need in order to make a bike? Because I can make a bike in my pocket. Bicycle chassis. I need forged iron. Have I found any forged iron? They just auto-assume you're going to wrench all of your stuff and things, even if you don't have a wrench. No, okay. Can I make a forge yet? Probably not. No. We have only found one workbench thing. Dadgummit. Mostly say that because a lot of the stuff still to come was a Kickstarter goals and they still need to pay up for it. That's true. That's very true. They do have a lot of goals that they had planned out, and even at this particular start, they have not even broached all of those. So, yeah, they still have a ways to go. You cleared a POI in an in-game half hour, now you have a home for the night? Nice. I guess I'm just going to continue to look around because I don't want to get involved in that mission right there right before nighttime. Jacob's residence. I've done this one before, right? Do it? No, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like variety channels anymore that much. No, they really don't. The way that they actually handle it, in case you guys are actually curious about how they handle content. I don't know that anybody here is planning on making content, or if you're trying to figure out how to help a content creator out or whatever, is basically the video that is put out for a day.
First off, if it's a regular, then YouTube likes it more, generally. But a video that is created is pushed towards the subscribers of the channel. That's the first place it goes. And if the subscribers actually click on and watch the video, then the content goes out further. If the subscribers don't actually click on the video and watch it, the video dies. That's essentially how it works. So it does not matter if it's like the normal type of content or whatever. If for some reason people don't click on it, the next videos won't do as well. Which is why a lot of people stop playing extra content, is because if their normal subscribers don't watch it, like you guys watch my 7 Days to Die videos, but if I were to put out some other game that you're not actually interested in playing, and you as a subscriber don't actually watch it, then that game basically dies in process. Darth Phoenix, thank you for the 5 bits! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, Lord. But, that's how it is. So anytime a content creator puts out a video that's off-brand of what their normal stuff is, if it goes out to their subscribers don't watch it, it kills the video, and they basically have to earn back that with their next video of their normal content, which is why most people just give up on trying to create new types of content and then complain that they're getting burnt out because they're playing the same games over and over again. It's because of the algorithm. And it has nothing to do with anything other than that. It is a frustrating thing. I'm not sure why they ever changed their algorithm to do that, but it is what they chose to do. Knock knock housekeeping. Hello. I found somebody's bone in the garbage. What are you guys doing in this apocalypse? I'm editing a lot of videos for Dead by Daylight right now, but they are now wanting to add a variety, like, yeah, but not for YouTube. YouTube needs an algorithm revamp. They really do. They've been operating with that one for a long time. And honestly, they should have realized by now they've killed content in certain areas. Donkey! Thank you, Darth Phoenix, for that bit. I do appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a lot of variety content creators have actually noticed the same issue. After you get so much momentum behind your stuff, it tends to do better. But up to a certain point, it'll squash it. Wakey wakey! That's such a horrible way to wake somebody up. Oh, he lost track of me. Where is he going? No. I just wasted that arrow. What are you? Okay. You woke up everybody else in the house. You're like, somebody woke me up rudely, I'm gonna go wake up everybody else. Darth Phoenix, thank you so much for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Zoe, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'm sure it has to do with money. Well, yeah, because they want to make sure that the content that's put out is going to make them money. And if it's going to draw in less viewers, then they're not going to make as much money off of it, obviously. Oh! Zombie, thank you for the 10! Thank you for the 10 bitties! Thank you, guys. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my butt handed to me. Oh, I thought you were going down on him. Okay. This is a Christian Minecraft server. What are you doing underneath that table, lady? Okay. This is the apocalypse, but there are certain standards. You can't just do that. Daggone it. That's where the bone came from? Okay. Darth Phoenix, thank you so much for those 10 bits. I appreciate. There are clips all the way from 1 bit to 666. There's bits up past 666. That's just the last one you have found. I spent a lot of time looking for proper footage and editing things down and stuff like that, so there's a lot of things in there for people to find should they decide to.
Symmetrical book stacking. Just like the Philadelphia Man's Turbulence of
101 bits, thank you, Chaplain.
You're right, no human being would
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. There's usually somebody hiding back here, too. Meds? Medical journal.
Thanks
okay.
a lot, you shit.
200 bits. Thank you, Zoe. Chat has no standards? Oh, no. Oh, no. This internet keeps dropping, so bit rate dips and frames get dropped. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Chaplain goes back to being poor. Oh no. No, guys. If you are having a hard time, if you guys are having an issue, please hold on to that money and make sure you have your stuff taken care of. We are okay. I do appreciate it, but we are okay. Things are going better here. So definitely take care of the stuff and things. Where am I going? Oh, I didn't lose the arrow. Nice. I do appreciate it though, guys. Thank you. The floor! Nope! The floor! You've been saving your free bits? Ah, gotcha. Floor is lava? Maybe. How long are the nights? Are we on normal days and nights? Where did he just go? Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Took him out by the kneecap.
So what's your sperm
Darth Phoenix, thank you. For them 69 bits! Thank you. I told you there's a lot of different ones in here. I built up the repertoire so people wouldn't be watching the same ones over and over again. Wouldn't it be a nice thing the more bits get donated, the better the internet gets? No, because then some company is going to figure out how to put quarters in the internet machine. Don't give them any ideas. Oh no. Drink that. And okay. Long days should be short nights. Okay. Loots. He just rubber banded back out of that hole. No, don't do that. Okay. Almost did it. Okay, I hate to scrap those down. I'm gonna need those for whenever I make the workbench, but it's fine. Don't give me flashbacks. I still remember having a 50-piece electrical meter growing up. Oh no. There's been more than once I've had to go to do my laundry at those machines. And oh my gosh, the amount of money you spend trying to get all of your laundry done. And then of course the awkward sitting there and waiting. Before the days of having a phone, so, you know. I mean, thankfully I was a reader, I was a bit of a nerd, so I did have something to do, but still kind of awkward. Okay, I guess I should get back to my base. It was also extremely difficult to do all of that with children in tow. I just walked all the way around for no reason. I hate when that happens. I was like right there and I walked all the way around the building. Dadgummit. Uh-oh. Oh no. No, you don't! Come on over here. Fluffy. No. Okay. I don't need to go too close to all of those RBs over there. There's a dog in there. I really need the other dude first. Yeah, him. Bleh, not that.
No, 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 no. Fluffy, slow down. Let him by. Trip him up. What you doing? Be hilarious if zombies tripped each other up. Huh? What? It's been going in and out still.
But it's night time, right?
Yeah. Like, vindictive zombies. It's like, no, 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 those are my brains. No, 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 they're my brains. And they shove each other and then knock each other down to go after the brains. Do I have a name for the treehouse base? No!
Why are you running?
Because it's a spider's. It's Edward. No. That guy can actually beat me up about the ankles. I don't want to have to deal with him. I need him to come over here. I need both of them to come over here. Guys, come over here so I can lose you on the other side of this house. There you go. Oh no, there's a full horde coming. That explains that, dude. Okay, I got the spider off my case, though. I thought that was a dog. That scared me. I mean, some people like hard things in their mouth to snack on. I mean, yeah, of course they do. Chips. Carrots. Jerky. Is that all of them? I need to take out this thing right here. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now I'm nice and quiet. Okay. Dips and potato chips? What's everybody's favorite dip and chip combo? I do need a name for the treehouse base, don't I? Terabithia. Why not? Queso and tortillas? That's a good combo. Lay's and bean dip? Okay, alright. McDonald's fries where they're hot dipped in thick strawberry milkshake? I'm not sure that I feel okay about that one. I understand there's a lot of people who like dipping their fries in milkshakes. I've never been one of those types of folks. Cool Ranch Doritos and sour cream? I've never tried that one. Lay's Ripple Chips and onion dip? That's a really good one, Aiden. I like that one. Tip your bag into the tea a few times, so to speak. Are we speaking of the tea baggings? Tortilla and sausage, wavy chips and French onion dip. I do have to say I like the chips with the French onion dip. That's a really good combo. And the queso and tortilla, I like that one. The queso, not the queso, but the chips and salsa. The salsa mixed with the queso and dipping the chips into that one. That one's pretty good. McDonald's apple pie dipped in a McFlurry. That one I've never tried. Wife's got a ranch sour cream salsa and salsa dip that she makes. It's pretty good. Ranch sour cream and salsa. I can see that. That sounds good. I have not tried that one, but it sounds good. We've got a... What is it? It's like a... Roselle? No, that's not Roselle. It's something else. It's something that you get over there in the canned aisle, but it's over by the salsa stuff, and then you mix it in with
cheese, and then you add in hamburger meat that's cooked, and that's really good too. Wavy chips and ranch dip, that's really good. Yes. I actually have those jalapeno and lime chips that are left, and I'm wondering if I could make like a ranch dip to go along with it that might actually make it where we can eat them. They're still sitting in there. We've all tried it and it's really spicy, so I don't know that I want to try eating those. But maybe if I can combine it with some kind of ranch or sour cream or something like that, it might be okay. Bean dip and Fritos is really good, yes. Or Fritos and any type of cheese sauce, salsa, anything like that. Hush your mouth, Reaper, LOL. Reaper just doesn't like cheese of any sort. Come on, Reaper, what kind of chips and dip do you like since you don't like cheese? Have to try the pie and the McFlurry. That does sound good. A deep fried Mars bars? I have never tried a deep fried candy bar of any sort. Shove it in your mouth. Oh no. Don't say that too hard. Reaper's gonna... Well, he's gonna vomit in his mouth and then he's gonna start getting ideas. Maybe Reaper is lactose intolerant. I think he just doesn't like cheese. The reaction I got whenever I was talking about the cottage cheese I was attempting to eat during my stream. I am a huge fan of cheese. I'll just be honest with you. I can take tortilla chips, sprinkle, he's sitting there looking at me. He knows I'm up here. I can take and sprinkle some sharp cheese on top of tortilla chips and pop them in the microwave for like 30 seconds and melt it and eat that as a meal. You love cottage cheese? I enjoy cottage cheese. Pretty much any cheese except blue cheese. I don't like blue cheese. Nope. Nope. Not even gonna try it. Fake cheese? Oh, you mean all of the US's cheese? Yeah, I can't blame you. Yeah, I like cheese. I like so many different types of cheese. I would like to try more straight from the farm type of cheese, like someone who actually has goats making cheese. I would like to actually try like authentic goat cheese and cow cheese and whatever else. I would like to actually try those straight from the farm. Reaper's fisting to leave the server because he's going to go vomit. I guess we need to change the subject from cheese, otherwise Reaper's going to have issue. Reaper likes Vermunda cheese. No. That's not okay. He deals with the dead stuff too much not to. Oh no. Oh no. Cottage cheese in a pear? I have family that put cottage cheese in a pear. I was never a big fan of the cottage cheese in a pear. I like a pear with whipped cream on it. Our family, for some reason, they would take a pear and they would put either sour cream or cottage cheese in a pear and then sprinkle it with sliced cheese or something. Not sliced cheese, but like a sprinkle of cheese over the top of it. And that was supposed to be a dessert. And I was never a big fan of it. Your dogs get all kinds of brie, camembert? I don't know what that word is. Parmesan feta, and they're not spoiled, they're just ruined. Oh, I gotcha. I like feta cheese. I'll be honest with you. It's one of my favorite cheeses. I grew up drinking straight milk from the cow, fresh homemade goat cheese. Oh, see, I would love to try that. Why on earth did they ever make actual milk straight from the animal illegal in places? I mean, I get there's reasons. There are case reasons to pasteurize, and I understand why they pasteurized before the invention of refrigerators on the regular, but I don't understand their aversion to it nowadays. Maybe a lack of regulation or something like that, but they shouldn't be able to make it illegal just because it's kind of your choice on whether or not you choose to go to a farm to get fresh milk. I think even if it wasn't illegal, most people would choose to get pasteurized milk from a store.
They should not make it illegal. If you opt to do that, then you should be able to do that. I mean, just case in point, if you go out and buy... It's as much a gamble, if not more of a gamble, to go buy McDonald's as it is to go buy fresh milk from some farm. Let's just be honest. If they can't regulate McDonald's, they should not be able to regulate milk from a cow. Have you, Fluffy? Oh no, Fluffy found you. Blue cheese on gingerbread. That does not sound appetizing at all. I cannot say it does. Camembert is like brie. I don't know what brie is. Are these European things? Because I have not... It might just be because we haven't had it down here, but I don't know what that one is. Who the hell started the topic? I'm sorry, Reaper. Modern day pasteurization removes way too many of the natural vitamins from milk. That's why they have to add it back with chemicals. Yes, and then they talk about how... This is like a long discussion on it, but they pasteurize the good stuff out of milk. Then they add it back in. They bleach out the good stuff out of bread, and then they add it back in. They take most of the cheese out of cheese and add some of the minerals back in, and then wonder why people have trouble finding the nutrients their body actually needs. Someone can be overweight and be starved of the actual nutrients their body has. Like, they might have anemia, they might have like vitamin deficiencies of all sorts, and still be eating a whole lot of food. And it's mostly because a lot of our processing takes most of the nutrients out and adds a fake variant back into it. Which reminds me, there was a conversation I was going to have during one of my streams, and then we never got to it. Did you know that B vitamins, which is a vitamin I have to have because I'm anemic, and B vitamins help me absorb iron? There is a B vitamin that, according to this one person that I watched on the internet, I'll put quotes here because I have not actually researched it, but one of the places where they get B vitamins is actually a sludge from sewage treatment, where they basically scrape the sludge off of sewage. They dry it out and repackage it, basically recycling B vitamin from people's stuff, fecal matter and everything. They recycle it and put it into a vitamin. And there's one term for that kind of B vitamin and one term for the other type of B vitamin. And if you go and look on the back of your B vitamins or anything that adds in a B vitamin, there's a specific name for the bad vitamin and a specific name for the good vitamin. And I looked through all of my stuff that's inside my cabinets. Like, I've got a multivitamin, I've got a B vitamin, I've got an under the tongue dropper of B vitamin, and then I have got a protein powder. It's like a whey protein powder that has added in. And all but one of the sources I get my B vitamin from, it's supposedly that sludge stuff that they recycle. All but one source. If it's true. I don't know how I feel about this. I do want to do some more research on it, but I just now, because we were talking about this whole taking stuff away and then adding it back in, it just reminded me about that. And now I'm like, I really want to do some research on that, because that's really messed up if that's actually where they get it from. It just seems like something that cannot be correct. But next stream, I'm going to actually go through my sources and actually see if I can't track down some secondary sources other than that stream that I watched. And I'll verify in my next stream, which is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll talk about it. That's why mice eat their poop, is to get B vitamin, but human poop, ooh. Well, there's a lot of people who can absorb B vitamins, and there's a lot of people who cannot absorb B vitamins, and I would assume that, I mean, a lot of vitamins are actually a waste product. Like, the vitamin stays in your body uses some of it, and it just gets rid of the rest of it that you don't need. Not everything lingers in your body. There are certain ones that, like, some of the metals linger in your body, but a lot of the vitamins wash out of your body. Like, people who have lead poisoning, it's because lead doesn't drain out of the body, but, like, you can take vitamin C, a lot of vitamin C, regularly, because your body just lets vitamin C go. So, I don't know. Like I said, I did not verify after I read this,
when after I watched it, and I was like, okay, that's messed up. And I went through all of my stuff and found only one of them had a good source of it. Reaper, thank you so much for the hydration. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Just eat more salmon and eggs. They have a lot of natural vitamin B. I cannot eat salmon all that often. Salmon is one of my favorite foods, but it is exceptionally expensive around here. And as far as our eggs, I do eat eggs, but I don't really like eggs. I have to put a lot of stuff in eggs to hide the flavor. When I went into the military, they forced us, well, they didn't force us to eat eggs, but when you're in the military, especially when you're in boot camp, the amount of food that you get is not nearly as much as you burn off on the regular. So if you don't eat all of your breakfast, whatever they put on there, you are going to be starving by the time lunch hits there. So I ate tons and tons of eggs, powdered eggs. They were disgusting and basically ruined my like of eggs. So now I have to put tons and tons of salt and pepper and cheese and everything else in there. So, I mean, I still eat eggs, and we now have chickens. So I'm hoping that my love for eggs comes back, because they're not... they're free-range chickens, so I'm hoping that the flavor is actually back, you know. Legumes and spinach also have a lot of B vitamins, and spinach also has a lot of iron. So spinach is a really good one. The problem is getting enough spinach in my diet for it to be useful. I'm actually planning on growing some this fall. We'll see. One of the best coffees in the world is made with poop. I don't know if that's actually true. I've never tried it, and I don't know if I could talk myself into trying that. That's why I stick with Liz. She hates eggs with me. She's my people. I'm just not a fan of eggs. I'm hoping once our chickens start laying, which they should be laying in about a month and a half-ish, maybe up to 2 months, depending on the breed. I don't really know specifically their laying schedules. I'm hoping that part of my problem is when I was young, we used to have chickens when I was very young. And then at some point we stopped having as many eggs. We got rid of all of our chickens. And then I went into the military and had a whole bunch of instant eggs. So I'm kind of hoping what actually happened was way back then when we were eating eggs regularly from our chickens, I actually liked eggs. I just don't anymore, and I think it has to do with the egg itself. Cook spinach in your eggs? I definitely will. But I would prefer to grow my own spinach. But I can't grow it until the fall. Eggs be gross? I don't know. I don't think that they're supposed to be. Yeah, fresh eggs are supposed to be much richer in flavor. They're supposed to have actual flavor, whereas nowadays, the eggs that you get from the store really don't have much of a flavor, in my opinion. They really don't. Especially, like, I see people eating egg whites, and I'm like, that is disgusting. That is so gross. There's, like, no flavor, and it's all rubbery. Ugh. I just can't. I just can't. So, yeah. Alright, it is 9 o'clock. We are fixing to be raiding somebody. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be streaming Once Human. I have got a character that's already going. I'm in a server that's actually kind of winding down. I popped in to get a couple of screenshots for my thumbnails, and all of the people who had bases around me moved. So the server is actually progressing really, really fast without me. I spent basically like an entire week almost sick, so I didn't get a chance to get in there, but there's still a whole lot of learning that I can do regardless to whether or not I may not actually make it to the end of the server stuff. By the time I go to the next server, I will have learned more about how to play it, but it's a very great game if you're interested in online games. There's a whole lot to that game, so if you don't like to read, it's probably not the best game to pick up, but it is a very fun game, and some really, really weird things that happen in that game. I literally stepped out of my front door of my base, looked up on the hill, and there was a house getting itself adjusted to where it was laying, like it had stood up on its legs, was shifting around kind of like a cat was, and then it settled itself back down onto its foundation, and it hasn't done it since. It's very weird, and I absolutely love that weirdness. The crazy bad guys, the little creatures that you can get, I very much enjoy it, so I want to share it with you guys. So we're going to be playing that tomorrow. I have no idea whether or not the server that I play in is full, so if there's openings, if anybody has the game, it's a free game, so you don't have to pay for it. It just takes a while to download, so if you're interested and you can get into my server, maybe we'll see each other in-game. But yeah, we are fisting to, I love the crafty in nature. Yes. Yes, those creatures are so cool. Some of the bad guys are so inventive, like the suitcase guy with the big tongue and they shoot stacks of money at you. I don't know where they got their ideas from, and some of these things are just like, they've got to be on crack. That's the only explanation for the things that they have come up with. I don't know where it all came from, but it is... I enjoy it. Took you ages to get into Once Human server. Every single server was marked as overloaded, and even the brand new ones. It took ages to find a space for your own base once you got into one. Yes. The thing is now that it took me a while to find space... Devasto, thank you so much for the follow. Devastato? Devastatio. One of those might be it. Was I close? Was I even in the ballpark? When I first moved in, there was no room for me to put a base. So I spent a while trying to find one, and then whenever I got back on there, everybody had dispersed to the higher tier areas, and my base is by itself. So I just now, I don't know why it didn't occur to me, but the map is a whole lot bigger than I originally thought when I was logging on. I just opened up the ability to go to another section of the map whenever I stopped. So yeah, it's really crazy. The loot system is interesting. You know how normally in a lot of these online games you have to look through every single container and you have to go around and pick up every single thing. You still have to look in the containers, but you can just spam F as you're running through buildings and pick up things in world without having to stop and look directly at it, which is like a time sink. And some of the creatures are really cool. Like you can walk out there to where they're at and pet them while they're working, and they'll get all excited. They're just so freaking adorable. But Chaplain, you have a great night. Thank you for being here. Yeah, but he got tired of waiting on me. Alright, let's take this outside, dude. Don't you go back up there. Okay. Oh no, I need hydration? He's pissed. Slow down, dude. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna be playing that. So I will see you guys tomorrow with that. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all of the bits. Thank you for all the hanging out. Thank you for the great conversation, the great questions about like the baton and everything else like that. I do appreciate it. Right now, let me see if we can find somebody we can raid. Oh yes, and the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway first. And draw a winner. Chaplain just left. Chaplain won. Oh, okay. Well, I will send him a message with the code. What did he win? He won a 7 Days to Die code. Rigged. Yes, that's why he just like snuck out right before it happened, was to like throw off the suspicion. That's what it was. Yes. Okay. So I will send that to him. Let me... Do I still have Discord open? Yeah. And...
There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, we have done it. Hopefully we'll have another code in the next couple of months. I don't know exactly when another one will come up, but hopefully for that one we'll be able to do a console version. So I don't know how many people who are watching play console, but we'll do that one next time. Now it's going to be Mr. and Mrs. Skirt. That would be hilarious. That would be so great. Let's see. Let's turn off our captions. Let's turn off the sound alerts. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate. YouTube, guys, I appreciate you being over here on the YouTubes. I know not everybody has found that we have a VODs channel, but I appreciate you taking that step over from the main channel over to the VODs channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys next time. You have a wonderful day overnight and you stay shiny. Bye! Let's, I have no idea how far behind the YouTube stream is. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I don't cut it off. I think I accidentally cut off my ending sometimes during streams. There we go. And that one is done. Now what we're going to